Hi, and thank you for your question. So you're looking at converting, 194 centimeters to feet. And we know that if we're looking at the map to that, we can't go from centimeters to feet, but we could go centimeters to inches to feet, because we know the following conversion factors. We know that there are 12 inches is equal to 1 foot. And we also know that 2.54 centimeters equals 1 inch. So knowing those conversion factors, we can go from 194 centimeters to feet. So whenever I am setting up my my conversion path, my map, I always start out with what I'm given, 194 centimeters. And what I'm trying to find is feet. So that's going to be way over here. That's going to be equal to a number in feet. I'm going to go from centimeters to inches. So my first conversion factor has to have my inches on top and my centimeters on bottom. Whatever you start out with and that you want to change, that's going to be on the bottom here, because that's going to allow you to cancel out the units. So that's the first thing. Whatever you start out with, you're going to want it on the bottom so that you can cancel it out. And when I look up here, my ratio of inches to centimeters is that for every 1 inch, I have 2.54 centimeters. So that gets rid of centimeters. So I've gone from centimeters to inches, and now inches to feet. So that's going to be my next conversion factor, is going inches to feet. See how I put that up top? And if it's inches here, I put it on the bottom so I can cancel it out. And then looking at my ratio here, for every 1 foot, I have 12 inches. And then you can see that when I cancel everything out, the only thing remaining that's not canceled is the feet, and that's what's in my answer. So I know I'm on the right track. Then to solve this, I'm going to multiply across the top. So 194 times 1 times 1 is 194. And I'm just going to grab my calculator. And I have my calculator. So now I'm going to take the bottom, which is 2.54 times 12. So 2.54 times 12 equals 30.48. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that final calculation, which is 194 divided by 30.48 is equal to 6.36 feet. So the big things here to notice is that I always start out with what I'm given and make sure my answer is going to be what I'm looking for, which was feet, because I was going from centimeters to feet. Always put what you're trying to cancel out on the bottom, so centimeters to centimeters. So what I start out with, I want to make sure that that's going to be on the bottom, and then inches on the bottom. You see how that cancels it out? And then whatever I'm left with here, the unit that doesn't get canceled out, that's going to also be in the answer here. So that, I hope that helps you set up this dimensional analysis, these conversion maps, a little bit easier. And of course, practice makes perfect. So thanks for your question. I hope that helped.